I'll edit that out. Whew. Let me just get ready here. So, I've been listening to David Tennant's podcast.
Yeah.
And whoever does it, they literally hit record when their guest walks into their room. So it starts off with, like, stupid little chatter.
Yeah, but that's what we should be doing.
I don't know.
Especially because no one's going to understand when we go in the middle of a podcast.
Because of that awful beer we had. Oh, my God.
3 sips was too much. I'm sorry, the grapefruit doesn't help.
To be fair, that hasn't been touched in a year. Jesus.
Oh, God. All right.
We need an Error 44 podcast theme. Whether it's like, welcome to the podcast, go fuck yourself.
Oh, we don't care about you.
We don't care about you.
Yeah, a nice jazzy one.
Yeah. Welcome to the podcast where we don't care about you.
But mine sounds kind of porno-y.
It does.
Sorry.
Welcome to the podcast.
It's like got a good beat, though. Like,
It does. You're like, okay. Well, the other girl's like,
Yeah. And then we'll have someone in the background like,
Just all the way in the back.
Oh, God.
You just spilled beer all over the place.
It's seltzer.
With beer.
Because I'm an adult now.
Oh, 30 makes you an adult? I didn't realize
Yes. When you realize what a fuckboy finally is. Alright.
Welcome to the Arrow 44 podcast. We are a local podcast to talk about everyone and everything. If you got a hot debate, let us know, and we'll invite you on to where we can go back and forth, whether we agree or disagree. If you got a particular segment you want us to talk about, opinions or questions, there are no rules, so let's spill the tea. I'm Leah, and I am also here with Ariane. We are the hosts of Arrow 44 podcast, and still no guests. Why? Because they suck.
And we just don't like people.
And we just don't like people.
Yeah.
We had a few people scheduled, and they failed, so.
Yeah. The only one we really want to get on is Patrick. And that's only because he actually has shit to talk about that we care about.
Yeah.
That hit me really hard. I apologize. Give me a second.
I made her drink a year-old beer.
And then I just kept doing it.
Yeah.
Leah took it away from me.
Even though, like, we were gagging, she just kept drinking it.
So if you hear in the middle of the podcast one of us going, it's because it came back up.
It was awful.
I feel like I'm going to be standing at work tomorrow and I'm just going to get that taste and I'm going to be like, right in front of a customer. Hi, how can I...
Would you like the bourbon on a... no, that's going to be bad.
Wow. I got that beat stuck in my head now. I'm just like,
yeah.
Get pumped.
Wow. I'll have to come up with something.
Yeah, let's just get a keyboard. Let's Zach and Mary make a porno this, but not a porno. You know what I mean? Like when he just gets the keyboard and he's just like, oh no, that's The Office. Same guy, but when he gets the keyboard and he's just kind of like doing a tune.
You're talking about Craig Robinson?
Yeah, the black guy.
Craig Robinson? Yeah.
Yeah, him.
I know I said it like that. For some reason, when I thought of Craig, I thought of that talk show host.
It just got
Scottish, yeah.
Yeah.
Craig Robinson. Oh, okay, so I got an article which is very interesting. And the title is... I'm going to do this thing now where I tell you the title of an article and you have to guess what it's about.
So it means in the beginning, which is great because I was only partial listening, you can't tell me anymore.
So, the title is... Man turns himself into the FBI for killing Abraham Lincoln in 1865.
I have to guess what this is about?
Yeah.
I bet you it's about him killing Abraham Lincoln. He's got to be cray. He's got to either think he's immortal or he can time travel. I remember that part. But he's either immortal or thinks he can time travel.
All right, here's the second title.
Wait, before you get into it, do you know the actual day that he was killed? Don't look. Don't cheat.
No, it's not even on here.
You really don't know?
No. Is it July 4th?
April 15th.
Oh.
July 4th is the birth... Oh, just read the article.
Well, no, because I thought he was killed on July 4th.
No, I get it, though, yeah.
Like around that time. Okay, so this is from Washington, D.C. The second title, and this might throw you off a bit, but excite you at the same time.
All right, I'm ready.
A man from Virginia turned himself in at the FBI headquarters this morning, claiming that he was guilty of killing more than 30 people, including the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln.
What?
All right, you ready?
All right.
This is exhilarating.
He was our 16th president.
Yeah.
I don't think that's right.
Google it.
That can't be right.
I'm pretty sure he was our 16th president.
All right, I'm gonna Google.
But you
this.
do realize the first presidents we had never lasted the 4 terms, right? They were like a year, 6 months.
That just
Because I know we had 2 presidents back to back that were 6 months, 3 months, 8 months because like death, impeached, and stuff like that.
Is really that's hold on.
think.
All right. What number
President is Abraham Lincoln.
president is Trump? Nope. President. I know that one is Lincoln.
Hold up, guys. We gotta.
Oh
get
my
this.
God.
It's right?
What did the article say?
16th.
I just want you guys to know, listening to this is literally what it's like to hang out with us, but usually more swearing. So yeah, no, all right, that just blew my mind.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure 4 to 5 before him
It
were.
took 16 presidents to free slaves.
Yeah. They made fun of that on Z Nation
They did.
in the new season
I watched a little
because
bit
it
of
was like New America
Yeah,
and
okay.
Dot smoked some weed and got high because she was like reading like the Bill of Rights or the Constitution or whatever in like a little book, and she was like, "How'd it start?" And he goes, "Well," and he got high off weed, and then it's like they're talking about something, and then Abraham Lincoln's in they're like in like a little like seating area that's nothing to do with the theater, and then it cuts to Lincoln in like the balcony going, "We should free the slaves," and then they're like, yeah, we'll get on that. And then there's actually like a black guy next to them
Yeah.
who's portraying like one of the people that signed the Declaration of Independence. And he goes, "This is a priority." And they go, yeah, big priority.
Sure.
Maybe we'll dwell on that for 200 more years and then go back
All
to
right.
that.
Okay. Yeah. No.
And he was like, "But we're humans too." And they go, Sure.
Sure.
Mhm. And it was just so funny.
Wow. All right.
Okay, so back to the article.
Yeah. Sorry. Totally went on. That's what it's like to hang out with us, though. Just.
Yeah. 71-year-old Leroy Timothy Anderson claims he worked for 35 years as a time-traveling assassin for a secret government agency and says he killed people at various times going from 1678 to 2239. Broad.
So would you say he's a secret agent, man?
The elderly man declared that his actions were all legitimate and ordered by the government, but that he fears his former employees might want to eliminate him because he knows too much. He claims that he was part of a program called the Kronos Project, which was designed, coordinated, and executed by the Central Intelligence Agency, or the CIA,
Yeah.
and the United States Special Operations Forces under the supervision of the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, also known as DARPA.
I thought you were gonna say Defense Against the Dark Arts. Totally thought that's where you were going with that one, and I was like, yes, this is getting so much better.
This
All right.
ultra-secret program would have orchestrated more than 1,200 assassinations spreading out over almost all of human history, including many famous characters like Martin Luther King Jr.,
Obviously.
Julius Caesar, or Mahatma Gandhi. It took me a second.
Muhammad.
No, it just says Mahatma.
Okay.
Mahatma. Mahatma. That's
Oh.
it. Mahatma Gandhi.
Yep.
Mahatma. Hakuna Mahatma. Hakuna Mahatma. Anyways,
it would be awful. Time
quote,
travelers.
quote, his story was clearly one of the most entertaining that I've ever heard, said FBI Director Christopher Wray. He said Mr. Anderson not only claims to have killed President Lincoln, but also 32 others, including at least 12, but are not even born yet.
His last name is Anderson,
Yeah.
and he's a time traveling secret agent. This is way too Matrix for me right now. Come on now. All right.
I know the conspiracy theorists will accuse us of covering up Lincoln's murder and stuff like that, but the FBI isn't going to open an investigation. I don't think this man killed anyone. I think he just lost contact with reality. And then it says Abraham Lincoln. What day did you say he was assassinated?
April 15th.
Wrong. Abraham Lincoln was assassinated on Good Friday, April 14th.
It wasn't.
Yeah, it says right here, April
They're a
14th.
liar.
1865.
Yeah.
Google it, bitch.
I am. It's April 15th.
Well, attending the play Our American Cousin at Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C. as the American Civil War was drawn to a close. Well, this says 14.
Well, they're fucking wrong.
The assassination is generally believed to have been planned and carried out by the... Was it at midnight?
Might have. I don't know. No, he was at the theater. He got shot in the back of the head. Theater didn't run at
It did, though. Back then, it ran overnight.
Not that late.
Yes, it did. Shakespeare's plays ran until dusk until dawn.
Yeah, but that was Shakespeare. He wasn't in a Shakespeare play.
No, but,
I'm going to look into this more.
Because if it was midnight, maybe that's where the
then I can
debate
understand,
is.
but I don't know.
Anyways, Mr. Booth was shot and killed by Union soldiers while hiding on a farm in Virginia. Only days after the crime, 8 other conspirators or suspects were tried and convicted, and 4 were hanged shortly thereafter. So this guy is basically saying that he's a time traveler, and, he came from the past, and all this stuff. And I just think it's post-bullshit revolution.
At 7:22 a.m., Abe, the 16th president of the United States, dies from a bullet wound. So he was shot the 14th.
Oh, he was shot the 14th.
So it must be
died
he
the
was
next
shot
morning.
the 14th, but he technically died the 15th. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Interesting.
I learned more history being... Drunk history is a fucking thing, man. Because I learned more
really
history doing this shit. But anyways, this dude...
He's just
There's too much going on. Like, but fucking just let's play devil's advocate. What if he's telling the truth? Could you fucking imagine? I'd just be like, I want to be this dude's lawyer. I want him to sue people to be like, believe me. And I just want to be his lawyer. I'll be sitting there drunk, be like, just tell him the truth. And they'll be like, prove it. I'll be like, prove he's not. Like, that would be my
Prove
argument.
he's not.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But I mean, you never know. You don't know the crazy shit happening. Like, what if? What if this dude killed
what
Abe
if?
Lincoln?
Holy shit.
God. Just think about
And
all the,
Booth was, like, trying to stop him?
Or what if he was Booth, but that's how he was undercover? So what if that was his like...
But it says Booth was tracked down and shot by Union soldiers.
But what I'm saying is, what if he made himself look like Booth? Like secret agents make themselves look like other people kind of deal? Okay. So what if he made himself look like him, and they used Booth as a scapegoat so you wouldn't find out time traveling? The seltzer is fucking great. I need to drink more of this. But what if?
Jesus.
All right, we'll get way too into this. We really will.
I don't have the article, but I just remembered that... Oh, actually, hang on. It's in the messages that Mallory sent me. Mallory, shout out to her.
Mallory!
She found an interesting article that she would like us to talk about. So let me grab it real quick.
Thanks, Mallory.
The gist of it, I will say. The gist of it is that there was this wedding party or bachelorette party, bachelorette party, something like that. And they went to go invite a friend, and they sent the invitation to the wrong person. And he asked if he could still show up, but he couldn't afford it, so he started a GoFundMe page. Got it. To go to the bachelor party. I got it. So how did the bachelor party go? Will Novak, because his name was Will Novak, and they sent it to the wrong Will Novak. Shut up, phone. Okay, so what? There was a stolen. This is how it opens up, which is really crazy.
Oh, okay.
There was a stolen Maserati and a dislocated shoulder, but overall, the viral stranger at the bachelor party story ended well. Who the fuck opens up with that?
Can I have a bachelor party without getting married? Because they all sound fucking insane.
Right? Anyway, so here it is. This is insane. Will Novak lives in Arizona. Bill Novak lives in Brooklyn. Will accidentally got Bill's email invitation to a bachelor party in Vermont, because I guess they had similar stuff. He started a GoFundMe called Help Me Go to the Bachelor Party of a Stranger, and the rest is viral history. And now the bachelor party is history too. It was apparently fairly epic, and a welcome distraction for an eager nation. Quote, dozens of people, maybe even hundreds, have said things along the lines of, well, the news cycle is so depressing, people are deeply upset by what they see on the news, and this is so stupid and so funny, a welcome diversion, in other words, said Will, who is 35. There were some close calls along the way, including the brief theft of a $75,000 Maserati SUV entrusted to Mr. Novak by a rental car company. He was a designated driver all weekend since he doesn't drink. On his first night there, out late at a bar with his fellow bachelor partygoers, he met 4 drunk women from Manhattan. They were trying to get home but couldn't call an Uber because, as Mr. Novak kept saying, there's no cell phone service in Vermont, which is true.
Which is very true.
So he offered to drive them. When he went inside the bar to tell the woman he had pulled up the car outside and was ready to go, a drunk man jumped into the Maserati and took off. Mr. Novak was terrified, he said. Within a few minutes, though, the car thief returned. He just wanted to take such a nice ride for a spin, apparently. If I'm honest, I was really upset, he said, but I tried to be jovial about the whole thing. Jovial. That's a new word. Don't mock me. That's a new word for me. Why didn't he call the police? Because there's no self-service in Vermont. It would be a great state to commit a murder in for that reason. Though there was also a shoulder injury serious enough to leave Bill Novak, the actual inventee, heading back to Brooklyn with his arm in a sling, things had a way of working out. And Mr. Novak, the stranger one, was nearly deafened by fireworks his fellow partygoers set off upon his arrival. So he arrived and they set off fireworks. Angelo Anello, the groom-to-be being celebrated, incidentally will end up $3,000 richer as another result of the email mistake made by his brother, Devin Anello, the bachelor party's organizer. By the time Mr. Novak's flight from Arizona to Vermont, the GoFundMe had raised almost $5,000,
wow.
Much more than he needed to fund the trip, so he is donating the surplus to Mr. Anello of Midland Park, New Jersey, and his fiancée, Devon, who is 4 months pregnant. So that's so crazy. Your brother's name is Devin.
Yeah.
And then your fiance's name is Devin, basically.
It just pissed me off.
That would be weird. Both work full time. Well, it's like with an O. Oh, as a blah, 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 blah. She watched footage of her fiance's party on social media during a bachelorette party at a spa back in New Jersey, and said it could easily have been the inspiration for the movie The Hangover. Plus, Mr. Novak had only been skiing once before as a 14-year-old and didn't know how to dress for the occasion. The invitation requested guests to pack outfits with the question, what would Angelo wear, in mind. In his acceptance reply, Mr. Novak offered to wear a wrestling singlet picked up from a WWF event in 1989,
Woo!
So he didn't know Mr. Anello. In the end, he wore a rainbow-striped ski suit most of the weekend. He said, comfortable in the ski suit, blah, 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 blah. They connected and became friends, blah, 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 blah. So basically, he got an invitation, wrongfully, an invitation to a bachelor party and was, like, committed to go.
I would
So he started a GoFundMe
Yeah.
page to go to this bachelor party. And yeah,
I'm proud. I'm proud of people that they're spending their hard-earned money to help someone fly, like, essentially up country. Cause I don't want to say cross country because that's not right.
It's more up country, yeah.
So to fly up country to go to a bachelor party, like, that just makes me proud of humans.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm proud of them. Like, that's fucking awesome.
It is.
I want to do that. I hope I get a wrong text one day.
Oh, God, here it is.
I'm
So,
gonna show up.
do you guys remember that trans woman who flipped out at GameStop?
It's ma'am.
It's ma'am! And I like the article, because this is what it says, ready? Remember that trans woman who flipped out at GameStop? He has a rap video now. He literally said he. And I'm like, that's so funny. I would have wrote it like that, too.
Yeah.
So the last time we saw him, they're throwing it down.
Wow.
The last time we saw him, he was threatening a GameStop employee with physical violence for being called the wrong pronoun. Now he has a video in which he raps about it on YouTube. Last December, Tiffany Moore, a man who identifies as a woman, went viral on social media when video showed him cussing out an Albuquerque GameStop employee who called him sir. Throughout the minute-and-a-half rant, Moore not only yelled obscenities at the man, but also kicked over a stack of video game consoles while asking if the employee would like to take the conflict outside.
You can't hit a woman.
So, quote, no, you said, sir. Once again, it's ma'am. Moore screamed in the video. Motherfucker, take it outside. You want to call me sir again? I will show you a fucking sir. I need your corporate number. He later yelled, threatening to tell corporate about how he was misgendered several times in the store. I'm going to ask you for the 5th time to stop calling me a man, because, quite clearly, I am not. False. Clearly you are. Moore continued. I will drop that fucking bullet. I don't care. I plan on telling the entire LGBTQ community you're going to lose money over this. Now that nearly 2 months have passed since the incident, Tiffany Moore has returned under the rap alias...
It's ma'am.
Oh my god. I can't.
Is it?
Tiffany Moore has returned under the rap alias Serotonin with the release of his new rap single, The Superma'am. The video features Moore as Serotonin, waxing poetic about the transgender experience with clips of the GameStop incident interspersed throughout. Y'all bigots and critics, I got a thing or two to say to you, he begins. To sum it up, that thing or two Moore has to say is a little more than a warning to future store clerks not to misgender him. Internationally, misgender once, you're gonna get corrected, he raps. Do it twice, I'm disrespected. 3 times and I get aggressive. Jesus Christ. But no description does the video justice. Please watch. So I'm going to play.
Oh, okay. I was gonna look it up.
No,
Okay,
I got it.
right.
And I have not heard this. I don't even know if I'm going to play the whole thing.
No, we're going to. I'm gonna
We
learn
are?
this word for word, and I'm gonna rap it one day.
Everyone on the internet says it's garbage. Just like
Perfect.
everyone else trying to have a rap career on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I'm ready.
So it's like 6'9". This should be our theme song.
Let's fucking bam.
Y'all bitches and critics, I got a thing or two to say to you. So give this chick a minute. I'ma take the mic away from you. Ain't got a thing to prove while millions of people talking shit. Watch it till the game stop it straight off the shit. Intentionally misgendered once, you're gonna get corrected. Do it twice, I'm disrespected. 3 times and I get aggressive. But the 4th to a sticker, you need a 5th or summon demons. And the bitches fit the screaming, so he a fire breathing. Cause the sis just isn't seeing how it feels when they attacking us. And most don't even see it when they beat us till they fracture us. Until we crack and bust the ashes us. You fucking laugh at us. You bastards just continue coming after us just to damage us. But bitch, we fucking fabulous. Ready to chop ahead of 3 and put an end to teams that maliciously misgender.
I mean, first
I guess
off,
that's it.
sounds like a guy.
Yeah.
Second off, the beat was actually better than I thought it was gonna be. The rap wasn't horrible, but the
rap
fucking
was
lyrics
bad.
are dumb.
Yeah, the lyrics are really bad.
Like, but you sound like a dude.
Yeah, you
know, like-
can't be like, it's bam, and they'd be like,
No, I showed up to GameStop and they disrespected me. Like, you can't.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's ridiculous. So following the incident at GameStop, Moore told reporters that he did not regret a single thing and would do it 100,000 times again if the opportunity
Well, you're
presented
just an
itself again.
asshole.
Yeah, I could have reacted a whole lot better, Tiffany Moore said. But you know what? I look back at it. Fuck you, Tiffany. And if I could, I wouldn't change a single thing. I would do it 100,000 times again. I would kick over that display 100,000 times again because my actions were justified. No, they
Because
were
you're
not.
an asshole.
I mean, it was blatant and malicious hate. You're right. Kicking over
Yeah.
a display was blatant and malicious hate.
You created a scene for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so angry at the point because literally 5 or 6 times he called me sir. He got me so fuming angry and I was cussing. We're humans just like you. We're people just like you. We have kids. You don't have kids. We have parents. We have brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, cousins. We're just trying to live. Fortunately, the GameStop did not pull a Starbucks by throwing their innocent employee under the bus. In a
Good.
statement, the company reiterated its commitment to inclusion while standing by the employee's conduct. Quoting, GameStop prides itself on having a very diverse workforce, many of whom are members of the transgender community. We proudly support and serve everyone who enters our stores regardless of gender or gender expression. The incident that occurred between Tiffany Moore and our GameStop associate was unfortunate. We believe our associate acted professionally after misspeaking by apologizing and remaining calm to de-escalate the situation. Like other corporations committed to inclusiveness, we are continually learning. This incident reminds us to continue pursuing efforts to ensure GameStop remains a diverse, inclusive culture that celebrates every person's unique value.
I have never been so proud to work for that company before in my life.
Yeah.
What a great thing to say. Because to be honest with you, some of the managers we had would have thrown us under the bus. But the fact that the company,
Brian would have definitely thrown me under the bus.
and for the fact that the company stood by him like that is fucking amazing. First
Not
off,
in his district,
was
the actual
there
company.
the actual company? Yeah, which is amazing. But was there any video? Because I didn't pay attention. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't give a shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, not about your rights. Don't get me wrong, but about people like that.
I don't.
Yeah, but I know what I mean. Like, okay, you want to be called she, you want to be called he. What the fuck?
But if you're
ever.
gonna be an asshole
But if
about
you're gonna
it-
be an asshole about it, fuck you. I don't care. You're an asshole, Tiffany. Fuck you, Tiffany. Like
Tiffany Moore.
fucking serotonin. Anyways.
Serotonin.
Yeah, I'm gonna
fuck.
fuck. Do you know why it's called serotonin? Because I'm gonna fucking fall asleep during your raps, bitch. I'll battle you any day. Calling her out. I'm calling serotonin out. You and I are gonna have a rap battle. I get to pick the song. We all know what it's gonna be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course. But I'm gonna beat this bitch down. Be like, you want to be a woman? Great. I'm gonna show you up, ho. Fucking step up. Anyways, so was there a video though that showed the GameStop employee? Let's call him Brad, because I feel like he's a Brad. All right, like, did it show Brad repeatedly saying he or him?
Yeah.
It did.
So there was a video. There was a video. And I'll send it to you so you can see it.
Okay.
But it was basically he wasn't just talking to him. He was talking to another customer because he was ringing out a customer, and of course, fucking Tiffany or whatever.
that's her name.
The tranny came
fucking
up
Tiffany.
and I guess interrupted the transaction, which we had happen loads of
Which we
times.
had,
and
yeah,
we go,
and we know how
can you
much it
just step
sucks."
back, sir? Like, I got it.
Right.
So that was his first mistake. And then he
Okay.
freaked out, which was unnecessary.
But in that time, did fucking Tiffany ever say it's ma'am or I'm a she? During this time?
No. They just flipped out. They were like, I'm a ma'am. And then he was like, I'm sorry. And then he was like, can I just have you guys back up?
And that's
then,
where it escalated, right? Okay.
Because he kept saying, you guys.
Which doesn't...
But
First off,
you guys
that's
is a
not
pronoun
okay.
for
Yeah.
everyone. It's a
like
group
when
of
we
people.
worked at GameStop, we were constantly saying guys or dudes, and it's not about any gender. A girl would come up and we'd be like, "What's up, dude?"
Yeah.
Like that's a thing at GameStop. It's a gaming thing.
It's
you
a
know what I
gaming
mean?
community.
Like when I'm on Xbox Live and another girl shows up and I'm like, "Hey girl, hey chica," we already fucking have enough like problems being girls. So I'm like, "What's up, dude?"
Yeah.
Like same thing with you. What the fuck? Fuck you, Tiffany. Fuck this bitch. I'm
But yeah,
gonna
and then
now.
so I guess she was screaming, and the
oh my
kid
God.
apologized. He's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then he
then
kept
Godzilla
screaming.
erupted.
So he's like, please, ma'am. And then he was like, sir. And then because he knew that saying sir would cause her to stop.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you can't get mad at him for correcting himself, trying to say the pronoun,
And you're not listening.
and you're not
then-
listening.
yeah.
She basically
See,
stoked
he's a
the whole
lot
thing.
nicer than we would be because if that happened to us, damn, we would have been like dick or been like cunt. You know what I mean?
I
We
would have been
would've
like,
freaked the
I would have been
fuck out.
like, okay, ma'am, you have 5 seconds to leave my fucking
Yeah.
store, or I will torch your body outside.
Right, and then
Like-
for
But this was also back in the day where you couldn't get in trouble. For
yeah,
saying that
exactly.
shit.
But like for I'm gonna be whatever for her to sit there and say, "Oh, I want to see a sir step outside." Fuck you. You can't play that card.
Yeah.
You're either a man or you're a woman. You can't play that.
You can't
I
play equal
understand-
gender.
Exactly. You can't do that. So like for you should have been like, "Oh, I'll show you how much of a woman I am. Step outside." I would have been like, "No, fuck that. Like, I'll catch you outside. Like, what's up?"
Yeah.
You know, like you can't do that.
Can't be
though.
like, you want to see a serious step outside because
Yeah.
one, you threaten
yeah.
the kid who's probably only 16,
Right.
which is illegal.
Let's be
And-
honest here. As a young dude working there, because GameStop hires younger kids because that's who games.
Yeah.
You know. Anyways, yeah.
Anyone older is either turning into
The
a manager or in lead to become
Yeah.
a manager somewhere. But no, it's just
asshole.
fucking stupid.
Fuck you, Tiffany, and I'm calling you out.
Fuck you, Tiffany.
I need everyone to
Hashtag
hashtag
Tiffany
the
more.
shit out of this
Hashtag
because I want
serotonin.
to rap battle with this bitch.
And I want
do.
your rap battle just be like,
You're
your
a
gender's
hoe.
not real. And then, and then just end it, just mic drop.
Be like, you're a hoe.
Anyways, another thing that I didn't even realize I saved, but I'm kind of glad that I did because this is fucking hysterical.
Okay.
So it's about weed.
All right.
Already love it.
Oh my god.
And the person's sorry, but Catholic.
Yeah.
Even better.
Yep.
So, calling you out. Her name's Maylee Witcher.
Of course it is.
I already fucking hate her.
All right.
She's got brown hair, brown eyes, and is thick. And kind of looks like she has a bit of the Downs.
Full blown Catholic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially the Downs.
Stop with that.
I'm sorry. I don't give a
like-
fuck. If you smoke... Actually, fuck you. I'm not sorry. If you smoke pot, you deserve to be... This was her Facebook status on February 15th, a year ago.
Okay.
And this is her fault for making it public.
No, yeah, she's bitch.
If you smoke pot, you deserve to be put down or shot. You don't deserve rights. You are smoking the jazz cabbage, the devil's lettuce, and you think it's okay because your friends do it? If they jumped off a skyscraper, would you do it? Rhetorical. Of course you would. There's supposed to be a space there. Because pot damages brain cells. It kills neurons in your brain and boosts your dopamine levels. Dopamine levels. Basically making you a crack addict. How does it feel knowing you're a meth head? You're a real piece of shit and a burden on the society. You should be excommunicated.
Okay. First off, it's not dope. Like, it's not anything next to meth, but that's okay. I guess if you're stupid, there's no arguing that.
Yeah.
All right. What are the comments?
Look at your eyebrows, cunt. is one of them.
Ooh, alright.
LMAO, what a dumb bitch. The devil's lettuce, alright.
I like jazz cabbage, personally.
Someone said, look at all the angry bong heads. That's funny. Sounds like this bitch needs a smack. Only thing that's killing my brain cells is you dumb bitch. Obviously, you've never done any research. This one goes on a while. I don't know if I want to read that one.
Nah.
Should I?
That's too sciencey.
You don't even see it.
I just assume.
Oh, bitch, I am the friend. You is one stupid ass, ignorant ass, big ass bitch. Mind your goddamn business, bitch. Ain't nobody asked your opinion, bitch. Oh, shit.
I mean, in all fairness, it's just like alcohol. They say before a certain age, it can really damage your brain cells. But that's understandable. Any chemical that you're taking, that includes
and it can damage your
Adderall,
lungs
Ritalin,
and kill
everything.
you
Exactly.
if you smoke it daily, hourly,
all the time.
Yeah, and then, which makes you a dope head.
Yeah.
But if you just do it every now and then, it's not gonna hurt you. Shut up, you fat bitch.
All right.
Big fat cunt, get that Dalmio blood type out of here.
See, I'm sorry, but the people that have to go with, like, fat and stuff like that, I'm like, just fuck off. Like,
bitch, you lose brain cells, then it regenerates itself, then you lose them again. You're a burden, you fat bitch. Why don't y'all use one of my other pics? Oh, because they're posting pictures of her. She's quite ugly. I got tons. Look for people are posting pictures of her, and then, like, yeah, basically, like, mocking her for herself, which, whatever.
Yeah.
Seems as though you didn't develop any brain cells. What an actual whopper. Can tell where you're from. What about the people who use it with cancer and other illnesses, so they're not in as much pain, and their body should relax, they die too? Most stupid status, blah, 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 blah. I'm pretty sure she's joking, you absolute fucking idiot. Since she responded, no, I'm not. So I don't know how to respond to that.
No, I'm not.
Bitch, shut the fuck up. If you smoke it, it'll change you forever. Bitch. Okay. Bitch. Meet the fuck up, because I'm finna beat some motherfucking sense in you. I don't get the finna. I've never get that. You're so fucking stupid. Oh, look, another bigot who believes everything her pope says. Pull your head out of your useless book and actually look at the facts. To use the book against you, God put all plants here for us to use. So it's God's plant, not the devil's lettuce. Plus, why would it be wrong when it's proven to help cancer patients more than current pills do? You're ignorant bigot.
I like that one.
That was a
No
good
name
one.
calling in the sense
at
of
the
fat
end.
or bitch or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, they use big words and I like it.
Yeah. Let's see. What's
It's
another
like the
one?
one that's like, bitch.
Bitch. Let's get this straight. You think pot is the same thing as crack or meth? Lol.
Yeah, I lost interest once she compared the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, laugh my ass off. I can't believe how fucking stupid you are. You're blinded by your own self thinking you're smart and know everything because you read it and did a little research on it. This is why you don't smoke crack while you're pregnant. Otherwise, your kids also might be this fried. We need to raise this awareness. Like, people are just going crazy.
Holy shit.
I feel like you should study, here's your thing. I feel like you should study what dopamine does to the brain. Oh, and by the way, do you drink? Because every scientific study done by scientists who are leagues above your intellectual level say drinking is way worse than smoking weed. Same with cigs. Oh, and by the way, cheese has more addictive properties than marijuana, and that is scientific fact. So please,
Who is
go
that
and
person?
be an idiot all on your own and jump off a cliff. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky and smack your head a few times on the way down.
Who is that person?
Selena Reyes.
Selena Reyes, I'm giving you a shout out because you
Oh,
and I.
you have a follow-up.
You're great.
You probably just upset because you smoked too much, got the munchies, and morphed into a shampoo. That's actually a really good one.
That was my favorite.
Shit.
All right.
I feel like we should end it with her.
Technically, a lot of it is like online bullying. It really is, but
Like
and that's
this,
like
shut
a
the fuck
thing.
up, you miserable cunt.
Yeah, but it's kind of like if you're gonna post something that you know absolutely nothing about, clearly,
And then you
you're
know
just
it's gonna
going
get, like, a-
religion based. That's what pisses
you're
me
baiting.
off.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you go
you're
religious
just being
based
an
on
asshole.
anything, you are baiting.
And like you're essentially starting a bullying thing because you're going against people who are. Don't get me wrong. There's a difference. Like actually, Aaron and I were just talking about this at work. There's a difference between a stoner, a pothead, and someone who smokes occasionally.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There's huge differences there. So I understand like if you're sick of the like certain people, but it's like you're posting that, and that's just starting a whole thing because you're essentially bullying people who are
Especially
using
if
it.
it's public.
Exactly. Like fuck off. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck that bitch.
You know what I do want to bring up?
And fuck you
This
too,
might take me a
Tiffany.
while to bring it up if you want to rant for a
Yeah,
bit.
sure. Fuck Tiffany.
I have
Still
that
rap
status
battle.
about serial killers
Oh yeah.
that got a lot of love
Okay,
because I
good.
freaked out. So continue.
All right. It just pisses me off.
Oh,
When
real quick, can I
people
just say it
post
pisses me
about
off that
shit.
Balto busted his ass across the
Yes.
Alaskan tundra in 1925 to get those vaccines for dying children, and you send your schools without being vaccinated in 2019?
First
Continue.
off, let's go over that. As
Okay.
somebody who used to work in a preschool, and your sister works in a preschool, correct?
It's almost like a Head Start-ish
Well, Head
type
Start,
place.
kinda, yeah, you
She
get me.
looks over, I think she said 2 to 5-year-olds?
Yes.
Something like that?
Yes. So, as someone who was the same thing, I started in Head Start. That's where I was going to be a teacher, right? And same thing that your sister's doing. But she actually pursued it. I was like, nah, fuck these kids.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm sorry. If I was someone who was running a daycare center, I understand it's your total freedom to not want this stuff. And you know how I am. I won't get the flu shot because it's like it's zombies. You know, I just
Yeah.
assume it's going to be. But there's certain shots that I do get. And it's like, there's a difference. It's proven that it's okay. But if your kid came in and you didn't have him vaccinated, no fucking way. Do you know all the diseases that have started again that fucking, like,
Because
were
of-
gone? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like they weren't as bad because
Polio's
we got
back.
it. That's what I'm saying.
And
like,
measles.
Yes, that's what I'm fucking saying.
Oh, they also said the Black Plague is possible.
Yeah, because of all the shit, because it's gonna, like, just kind of
And I'm like, well, to be honest, I'd be safe from the Black Plague.
yeah,
so
we're fine.
They could go fuck themselves.
We're fine.
It's like Mother Nature's like, oh, you don't want to
yeah,
vaccinate?
like, okay, go. Okay, go. Here you go. I'm fucking bored. Here you go. Y'all overpopulated. Shit's melting. Fuck everything. But it's like, it just fucking annoys me. And so if I were to own my own daycare, I would tell you right fucking now, I respect your choice so much, but you're gonna fucking respect mine, and your unvaccinated child is not gonna fucking set foot in my place. Coda, get out of that garbage.
Oh no, he's trying to get the ball. Sorry.
Oh, he's scared. Alright. Now I got PBR.
Now you got PBR.
Now I have PBR. Shit's getting real. I'm gonna fucking go back before you read this. Because you said I could rant, and I was gonna rant about love. First
Okay.
off, love isn't real. Second off, you're
Wait, I want to
fuckboy.
join that rant.
Step your fucking side, alright? Like, stay on the fucking sideline.
This whole chair is broke.
I know. We'll fucking come back to all this.
Okay.
First off, we're gonna go back to fucking Tiffany, alright? First off, I want this bitch. In the sense that I want a rap battle with her, and I'm not even fucking remotely joking when I say that. And I want Bad Baby on my corner. Because I fucking love her. Like, I follow her on Snapchat, and I watch her show constantly. And I'm always like, bro, let me fucking adopt you. Like, not even
Yeah.
for the money. Like, let me adopt you because your mom's a fucking psycho, and I get it. Like, let me adopt you. Let me raise you right. Do you. But I want her to be my rap buddy. And then that fucking Tiffany can pick someone. You know?
Jesus, I'm now going
She'd
through
have
like,
Vanilla Ice. Ah.
I'm going through like my Facebook to find stories, and there's so much shit we need to talk
Just
about.
ranting though. You didn't ran with me. I want Bad Baby.
I agree with you. You should get Bad Baby. And here's another thing:
Either
love.
way, I'll
isn't
take fucking
real.
Tiffany down. And no, it's not. I don't understand this.
And no, here's the thing: people confuse love with possession. That's the
An
thing.
infatuation.
An infatuation.
In time.
Because love,
Let me drink
in
my
my
PBR.
belief, is you don't give a shit what they're doing. You don't have to keep an eye on them. You don't have to text them all day
No.
because they're living their life.
Yeah.
So long as Coda just dropped
that
his
was fucking terrifying.
out of nowhere
I
under
was
the
waiting
table.
for it to just roll back, and I was like, I'm out.
Coda just dropped his tennis ball in my shoe, and like out of nowhere we heard it bounce, and then a tennis ball just roll across the.
I can't wait
that
to get
scared
the
the
camera
shit out
set
of me.
up. So like this random shit is like.
I was like, holy, and I was like, oh, Coda's underneath the table.
Well,
Okay,
you
I
can
was
spend
like,
the night. You
holy
still have your
shit.
bed at my place. Like,
Yeah, that couch I'm getting is also a futon. So
that's what I'm saying. Like.
anyways, so like you shouldn't have to question your loyalty to each other.
No.
It should just be like, and it's the same thing. Here's what I think love is. Love is you don't have to declare you're dating each other.
But stop right
No,
there.
wait.
No.
You don't have to declare that you're in a relationship. It just happens.
It just happens.
And you don't need to like.
You just kinda go
you don't
from
need
there.
to communicate it.
Right.
It's just sort of like you get the mutual understanding. Like
The reason why I was trying to stop you, and I didn't mean to interrupt, I just wanted to say, like, while we're on this topic, real quick, you do not believe in love whatsoever. You don't
At
think
all.
love is real. I do not believe in love. My thing of love is my family, and I do love them, but in the sense of that's the word I can use for them because they need that.
Yeah.
To me, my family is my fucking pack. All right, if I don't have them, I'm the lone wolf. But like, I still have you.
And it's like destructive.
But it's like we're only two. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
And we're like, God, no.
But that's my thing. Is like my family is my pack. It's more animalistic. So if we won't get too much into it. But the people that I end up dating is just fucking toxic. But that's just fun
every
for
person
me.
you have dated is toxic.
I know.
Extremely toxic.
Extremely toxic.
And I keep telling you every time you're with these people, this person is toxic.
know.
They're not good for you. And what do?
I date them anyways. Well, it's because what we discussed before, but it's also it's like I like it because I don't believe in love. And then like I see people, I'm gonna call him out. Like
do it.
Like Steve. All right.
Fuck it. Do the full name.
No. So Steven, he posts all this shit about love and he posts all this stuff about loyalty. I believe he believes in love, and that's fine. I don't mind. My mom fucking believes in love, man. Like all this shit.
People
but
each
Steven
have their
looks like he'd be loyalty. Yeah, and like
own figure
their
of love.
own idea of it. I don't believe in love.
I think love is when you meet the same person with that same ideal about love, because then you don't have to prove anything.
You don't have to prove anything. You don't have to say I love you every fucking 5 minutes. You don't have
because
to
you both agree on one mind thought.
And like my idea, okay, let's use this fucking word. So my idea of love is me bringing you fucking food randomly, or me like that's my loyalty. That's my hey, I like you. You know what I mean? Like technically, like shit I do for you, like because I do love you. Let's use that word, but you're my broski.
We've been friends for 7 years.
Yeah, you're my broski. So there's like that thing. You're in my fucking pack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's very
That's how I would describe it too, as a pack.
Yeah, and like right now, if I were to quote unquote take a mate for life, and that's how I would say it, that's going to be someone if a zombie apocalypse happens, I know the motherfucker has my back. And like, I'm sorry, and as much as we don't talk anymore, Nick is definitely still my zombie apocalypse partner. You know what I mean? Because like I know that motherfucker would kill if he had to. Like he will fucking do what's needed. That's why we were such good friends too. Same with you. If there was a kid, I'm not gonna lie, it would be hard for me. You would just be like, whack. You know what I mean? And that's why we're good. Because there's a balance there.
Because you'd be like, I can't punish him. Leah, go hit him. I'd be like, on it.
But that's why we're in a pack. And like when I take a mate, it's like I don't want a lifelong mate. You know what I mean?
Here's what I say.
I know they're toxic.
Here's what I say. Is I don't like using the word love because it's overused.
And it doesn't mean shit.
It doesn't mean shit
unless
anymore.
it's coming. We'll backtrack because if Momski listens, she's gonna be pissed. So from parents or family, a little bit of a difference.
Well, no, hear me out. So back in the day, so when like your mom was younger, my mom was younger, no one went around saying, "Oh, I love you, man. Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you." They didn't really say it much. It wasn't a public thing. And if you did say it, it was just to a close friend, or something like that. It wasn't like random. And even further back in the day, like I'm talking 30s to 50s.
Yeah. That was an in-house thing only.
That was an in-house thing
You
only.
loved God and you loved your husband or wife and kids.
When you said, I love you, it meant something.
Yeah.
Especially when you said it in public.
Right.
And now it's so overused, like, oh, I love that chair. I love that lamp. I love lamp. I love that
I love Taco
rum
Bell.
that's just sitting over there.
Yeah,
I love Taco Bell. Oh, by the way, I love you.
Yeah.
Like, it's so stupid. So when I have... If any exes are listening to this, they're going to be pissed. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, fuck them.
Because fuck you.
You're an ex for a fucking reason.
You're an ex for a reason. Every time they said I love you, I'm always like...
Yeah.
Ditto.
Yeah.
Because I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
But if I ever truly love someone, if you ever heard me say to you or think that I am in love with you, stop right there.
Yep.
Like, not even a thing. I probably hate you more for thinking that because then you don't know who I am.
Right.
So what's the friendship in the first place?
Yeah. Like, you and I will once in a great while be like, I love you, broski. You know what I mean? Like, but that's during a fight, and that's more because we're not just like still pack, you know, still pack, like, you know what I mean? Like,
we're still
that's
pack.
way too bro.
That's
you know
too
what I mean?
bro,
But
yeah.
like that's the only word that we know to portray like we're still good, you know, instead of saying that's like next level. But when you and I do that shit, like the fight we had the other day, you came up to work and we're both just like, love you, man, like sorry about that shit.
Yeah, I apologize. I was like, sorry,
meant
man.
something. You know what I mean? Like, because it's not like I'm like, love you, Leo, I'm going home. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh wait, I need that.
yeah, you need that. But like, so there's a difference. But when you say it to me, and I feel bad because it's like, no, I'm gonna say it right now. Chris, for example, he is very like lovey. He's into that shit. You know what I mean? And like, and all that, like Valentine's Day,
it was
all
gross.
that. And like, but like he likes to say I love you a lot. Because he feels the need to say that.
He feels he needs to voice it for it to be understood.
Yes, and like to me, I feel bad because he likes to say it, but I shouldn't have to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like there's no meat in the middle.
That's
and
the one
makes
thing
me feel bad.
I don't like is that because Andy did that to me too.
Yeah.
Is that first off, if 3 months into dating he was madly in love with me, let's halt right there.
That's a serial killer. Like,
That's a
trust
serial
me,
killer.
I know because I'm the one who dates him. Like, I know.
But and he did turn out to be quite the psychopath.
Yes.
Which is why
Fuck
I dumped
you,
him.
Andy.
And but yeah, he literally someone pulled me away and was like, Andy's gonna tell you he loves you. What is your response? Because he doesn't want to say anything if you don't feel the same. And I'm like, well, obviously I don't feel the same. I've only known the kid for 3 months,
Right.
first off, and we've only hung out maybe 7 times in those 3 months. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, I haven't even fucked him.
If I'm
so,
if I'm only talking to someone for a little while and I happen to say, oh, I love you, that doesn't mean I love you in that sense. It means I enjoy something about you because it's on par 100% or close to it of what I feel. So it's like if you sit there and say constantly, oh, something about video games or oh, something about the way
I'm sorry.
something about the way I like to do something, and I'm just like, oh, I fucking love you for that. That's just kind of like, oh, I like the human you are. Get Coda. He wants to be a part of this. It's like, I like the human you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like, I'll say I love you only because other humans need that, like, verification. I don't know,
I don't understand why though.
Like, when I
it's
go to
so,
say, it's like when I say I'm
is
sorry.
So
it's like, it doesn't make sense.
obsessive.
It doesn't make sense to me.
No.
How do you love someone and then you cheat on them? And then, like, you know what I mean? Like, you love someone.
Or take advantage of them when they're not conscious.
Like, and that's what I'm saying. It's like, when you love someone, you shouldn't cheat on them in any way, shape, or form. I'm sorry,
No.
but if you sit there and you're heartbroken over that person.
Me and Mallory actually had this discussion because her and Phil are very open.
Yeah.
They're very, very
right.
open, but they also discuss it with each other.
Mm-hmm.
So, and, you know, their dancing is the grinding dance.
Yeah.
You know? And
Yeah, I remember.
she asked me that, she was like, oh, why don't you like that dance? And I'm like, well, it's just a little bit sexual, which is true. It is sexual because the guy automatically gets a boner.
Yeah.
But it's also, she goes, and I'm like, you're okay with him doing that dance or him having you do that dance to someone? And she was like, yeah, well, it wouldn't be. It's just dancing.
Like her and I did that.
Yeah, and she actually
But I was turned
like,
on from it, so it's like,
oh dear God, Mallory, I'm so sorry.
JK Mallory, I still love you.
Back to the whole doing it for other pleasure. No, but she was, you know, like, oh, what if you had someone and they did that? I was like, that to me would be cheating. And she went, really? That would be cheating?
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was like, well, it's because I would never do that. You know, my thing of quote, quote, love in a relationship is that when we're together, it should only be you and me. Like, if you're still looking at other people, if you're still flirting with other people, if you're still, like, checking them out, being sexually attracted, like, I get you can't help it sometimes. Yeah. That's a whole other story.
You can be attracted to other people, that's fine.
But if you're
that's
intentionally, like, going out and doing all this stuff, then that means that you're not committed to the loyalty of our relationship.
But if you're grinding with someone else in the room that's not, in all fairness, I would count if they're gay, fine. If they're not into the vagina or penis that you have, That's just kind of a friend thing. That's different
Yeah.
because there's no, like, I know it would be really fucking weird, never happened, but if you and I did it, there's nothing there. You know what I
Right.
mean? Or like when Mallory and I did it, there's nothing there. But like,
Mallory humped me in the club. I was like,
I was
Jesus
just gonna
Christ.
say, but like if I was dating someone,
But she likes doing it because it makes me
and-
uncomfortable.
Exactly. That's
You
why
and
we're
her
good friends.
together are like,
awful.
God.
But like if I was dating a guy and he started grinding on another girl, even if it was a close friend, you know what I mean,
still be
and
a little
it was
like,
still straight, it's not okay because the only person you should want to be touching is me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's
like, I
my
know
thing,
people
like,
go, it's fucking stupid.
Right
Well,
now, and I
don't
explained
understand.
to her, she was like, what's your mentality? And I was like, well, I check out people that go past me. And,
Yeah.
I go, oh, they're cute. He's cute, she's cute. Like, all that stuff.
Right.
But if I was with someone, those thoughts are out the
It's
window.
out.
It's out.
Automatically.
Like,
yeah, it's
I was
automatically
like,
out.
I could find, and I said to her, I was like, I could find you attractive, right?
Right.
But then date someone the next day, and all of a sudden you're off my radar.
You're just
Like, I don't see you as
pretty
attractive.
person. There's a difference
Not
of
even,
attractive.
not even.
and
You're
then
just
there's a pretty. You're just
body.
a person.
You're just a body. Like, my brain shuts off.
Right.
And I'm like, I only care for this person.
Yeah.
And it's just like, in my relationships, I would like that to be mutual.
Right.
Like, no backstabbing,
Right.
no, like, you can talk about other people, just don't say it in front of me.
Yeah.
Or, like, bring it up in front of me, because that's going to fuck with my self-esteem.
Right.
And I don't like that,
Which is
because I'm never going to
understandable,
do it to
you're gonna
them.
compare yourself to that
Yeah,
person.
and I'm never
yeah.
going to do that to them.
Which is
I'm not going to be
understandable.
like, yo, this hot guy just got hired at work.
Yeah.
He's fuckable. like, because then they're going to be like,
Wait, you're not
"Aw."
supposed to say that? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, okay.
See, like, but
well,
that's
what's
like,
he look like? And then it goes from
yeah,
there.
and then it goes from there.
So if I would never do that, but long story short, my thing is I would never use love if I was ever see how long those evers are in love with anyone. I wouldn't use love. I would say adore.
Yeah.
Because you never use the word adore casually in a sentence.
yeah.
So say like, oh, I love that Keurig. I don't know. I'm fucking naming off shit. I
She's just
love
looking
that
around the
Coca-Cola.
apartment,
I
yeah.
love my dog Coda. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, I adore you so much.
I was
Like
just-
that's
yeah,
just that's like a
yeah.
transition because you're just like like
There's a difference.
yeah. So
See, that's why, like, that's why I'm saying, like, it doesn't
learn the
make-
word love in a different
Yeah, in a
language and then
different-
use that.
Yeah. See, it doesn't
Spice
make
it up.
sense to me because it's like, what I was telling you earlier, I wasn't
Yeah.
going to mention it. Fuck it, I don't care anymore.
Who gives a shit? This is what
So,
this podcast is
the
for.
day-
It's for
yeah, I
hurting
know.
feelings.
Fuck
and just
everybody.
flipping off
You're about
everyone.
to get downed. So
It's
on
throwing people under the
Valentine's
bus.
Day, in the day before Valentine's Day, the main ones, I had a few, but
Mm-hmm.
there were 7 guys who messaged me privately, obviously, whatever.
Yeah.
Messaged me to tell me they were in love with me. And of course I laughed because I'm like, oh, okay, well, obviously, like,
Yeah, obviously you are.
obviously.
Have
But
you
like I
seen
had, I had 7 guys say that. All right,
Yeah.
6 of them were in a relationship. But their posts on Facebook say how much they love someone and show pictures of them together and are tagging their significant other in dumb shit and all this other stuff. But they love that
I say
person.
if you want to take it another level, you read out their names right now. Just complete big.
I
middle
won't.
finger.
I won't. Because, like, to be honest with you, I'm not about ruining someone's relationship over you being a cocksucker. You're gonna ruin it yourself. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, if I'm gonna be side hoe, and I'm gonna stay silent. That's not my problem. You want to step up? I'm gonna fucking ruin your shit. Like, let's go. So it's like, God, if Chris listens to this, I'm gonna have a lot of questions and answers. So Chris, don't take offense to some of this. But
Do
anyways,
take offense. Take all the offense.
Take all the offense.
Bundle it up and
just
then
bundle it and
Kamehameha
fucking Super
out of
Saiyan
your
it.
fucking dignity into her face while she's.
So it's like, so anyways, so there was one guy from England that was kind of like, I love you, and I'm just like, oh, I love your accent, you know what I mean? Like, there you
Like,
go.
oh, I love your
yeah,
accent.
you know, whatever.
I like
But
that.
anyways.
I like that one part that is the only attractive part of you.
Yeah, right. So anyway, so these guys are like sitting there saying this, and I'm just like, well, you're with someone, man. You know what I mean? Like, you're with someone who you're posting pictures with, you're tagging, all this other shit, and it's like, you can't love that person. It doesn't make sense to
No.
me when you're with someone and say you break up with them, and then all of a sudden you're depressed about it and everything else, and it's kind of like, why? I don't understand it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, what the
Well,
fuck?
I know.
I don't understand where your emotions are coming from. If you can, like, that's, I don't know, like certain exes, that's like me complaining, oh, we broke up, and then me being sad about it. but it's like, you know, the one ex I'm talking about. It's
Yeah.
like me being sad about it. But why am I sad? You know what I mean? Is it the time that we spent together? Or like, big shout out, fuck you to you. Is it just the time alone? You know what I mean? Or was there an actual quote unquote love? No, there wasn't. You know what I mean? It was literally the drama of the relationship, the toxicity that I liked.
It's also the
Like,
comfort that person
exactly, because I got to a certain level in life knowing what I could and couldn't do. You know what I mean? I knew that person was always going to be there no matter what the fuck I did. That's where I was comforted. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just, to me, love isn't real. And I know a lot of people are always like, you'll find love one, like my mom, you'll find love. You'll fall in love one day. And I'm just kind of like, okay. Like,
Okay.
yeah, like, I don't know. But Valentine's Day just pisses me off. Do you know what I like about Valentine's Day? The day after, when everything's like fucking 75% off.
You know what's funny
Like-
is that I'm gonna bring this up quick because I thought it was really funny. I'm at work, right, and I get this message from Yuki going, "Hey, are you eating chocolate today?" And I was like, what? And like I literally
Did you
looked
guys
around and I was
poison
like, what? Like, and then Mallory was like, it's Valentine's Day, and I was like, oh.
Yeah,
So then I was like, no, I probably will when I get home from work. Are you? And she was like, yeah, I find happiness when I eat chocolate. And I was like, yeah, I do too.
yeah, no, I get
and
it.
I was like, yeah,
But-
so do other 80% of
I was
Americans.
gonna say, well, that's chocolate has a chemical that produces happiness, so
It's melatonin, isn't it?
no, melatonin makes you tired.
Oh,
Serotonin.
serotonin.
Ah.
And right with that, we are ending this
We're
podcast.
ending that, yeah.
We're probably gonna make a part 2 to talk about two more
We
articles.
just have a lot of pent-up rage.
pent-up
and, like-
rage, and I don't even think we described it all.
No,
Like,
but
we-
that's
it's
a
just-
general idea. How many people do you think I just offended with just that rant? Like,
I'm
so
pretty
many.
sure I offended a shit ton
That's
of
what
people
I'm
this
saying.
podcast.
Like, we
and I don't
just
give a
totally offended
fuck.
so many people in that one.
I don't care.
We're finally
That's what
getting
this
there.
podcast is for.
Yeah.
It's for offending people. I don't give a
regret
shit
nothing.
if you're offended.
Yeah.
I don't care if I walk out of this apartment and
But
someone
here's
goes, I heard your podcast.
Fuck
You're
you."
a bitch. And I'm like, good. I want you to
But
hear
here's the
me.
best part. If you're offended by it, that means it was about you. So, fuck yourself.
And that means we did our job as podcasters
Exactly.
because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to piss off people because
the
this
right
world,
people.
I don't care. I want to piss off everyone, all the right people.
That's our job.
Because like the world is way
I've got 20
too...
years left on this earth, and I need to piss off everyone.
I'm pretty sure I only got 4, and I'm
Right.
gonna fuck
I'm
off.
going out at a solid 50.
Are you?
Yeah, or maybe 55, because that's when the early bird specials start. I just really want to fucking walk in and be like, I'm old, whack, and like give me
I'm
my
old,
pancakes for $3.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna live past 30. I told my mom that I'd rather die by getting shot or crash in my car. And she was like, oh, don't tell me that. And I was like, no, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Because if one of those two things happen, at least you'll be like, well, that's what she wanted.
I
so-
want to die a hard death.
Yeah.
You know, like I go into a building that's been taken over by terrorists, and there's puppies and like fucking, I guess, babies or something, and I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna save them.
Are the puppies and babies included?
Yes, and I'm just gonna, and I'm just
Uh-huh.
gonna save them. We're gonna take them out, and then when I go back in, because I think there's one in there, it was all a trick. It was just a record. I'm gonna walk in there and be like, oh, we got you, and they're gonna fucking shoot me. Apparently, it's Rocky Balboa that's gonna be in there that kills me.
I was about to say, like...
But like they're gonna shoot me, and I'm just gonna slowly die, like by a bullet. But I'll be like, I rescued everyone. Then the building collapses.
Wow.
Die hard.
Die hard. Wow, yeah. So...
And my last words will be yippee ki
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Alright,
Hi, Corda.
that was in Kingdom Hearts. Remember they did that
Yes,
and
it
you were
was.
like, oh
I was
my
like,
god.
oh my god, this game
I forgot
is
who
relating
said
to
it.
me.
Someone said it. They were like, yippee-ki-yay, dude, or something like that. They said yippee-ki-yay.
Yeah, I can't remember now.
And you were like, oh.
I was drinking a lot during that
Yeah, I was kind of drunk too. Anyways, that's it for this podcast. If you liked it, like it, comment what you want us to talk about, or message us.
And
what,
even if you're pissed off, comment.
yeah,
Like,
comment.
let's go.
Tell us,
because you
call
never
us,
know.
Call us. I'm gonna drop it. Call us facts. I don't care because
no,
we
but you
disrespect
never
it,
know.
but-
What if someone argues with us so much that they could possibly change our mind? Let's hear it. Let's see it.
You can't do
You
it.
never
My
know.
mind's set, but
Yeah,
you can try.
You never know. Let's try.
You can try.
Yeah.
You want to call us douches, bitches, any of the words that
Cunts.
You that,
waffles,
twat
my
waffles.
favorite. I love twat waffle. It's my
come
favorite.
up with a swear word against us, and maybe you'll earn my dignity. Because I've currently lost it. I'm serious. If you see it, please tell it to come home. And with that, thank you for listening to this episode of the 404 Error 404 podcast. I don't even know our podcast name.
We're so angry right now.
Subscribe, like, share, comment, do all the above, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Okay, bye.